I just want to talk very briefly about President Trump and the impeachment that has taken place. Although it's technically not an impeachment because the articles have not been submitted to the Senate. This is according to the Harvard law professor who tested on behalf of the Democrats in the impeachment shenanigans. Actually, they were shenanigans. There doesn't need to be any quotation marks around that in the House. They did not attach a crime to the impeachment. Basically, this is, do we have enough votes to say that we don't like the guy? If there was an impeachable offense, you might have been able to convince me if in the past, when he first got elected, you didn't start the impeachment process. You didn't say, we are going to find a way to impeach him. When Rashida Tlaib enters Congress, goodness gracious knows how she got elected, and says, we are going to impeach the MFer, which is a literal quote, although I guess literal is too strong because she actually used the swear word.
Don't, because we're going to go in there, we're going to impeach the motherfucker.
Of course, demonstrating why Michigan voters were so wise to elect her. They just don't like the guy. They don't like him. We do not like you, Mr. President. We are going to take you out and terminate your presidency. It's the boy who cried wolf. You want me to believe anything? I can't. I try to be impartial, but I see no objectiveness on the part of the Democrats. I see nothing but a partisan hack job. Fortunately, there is such a thing as the Constitution and protections against the majority in Congress achieving their partisan wishes. And here's an interesting question. If you think that Trump did something so horrendous, we have always used money to gain leverage on the actions of other countries. I mean, it's the same thing we do on a personal basis. I'll do this, you do that. Of course, in this case, the question is whether or not Trump was trying to dig up questions about Joe Biden. That was not proven. That was not proven in my mind. Maybe he just wanted to root out corruption. And perhaps Biden also wanted to root out corruption when he got the Ukrainian prosecutor fired. You think I'm making that up? No. Watch Joe openly brag about it.
I remember going over convincing our team, or others too, convincing us that we should be providing for loan guarantees. And I went over for, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid.
Hey, I got the prosecutor fired. I got the prosecutor fired. Look at the power that I have. $1 billion. You do that. That's a minimum quid pro quo. Could be considered a bribe. Maybe Joe was really trying to root out corruption. Maybe he wasn't trying to protect his son, who somehow got hired onto the board of an energy firm despite knowing nothing about natural gas for $80,000 a month, maybe more. Who knows? But I do know that if you're going to throw the book at Trump for a conversation that he openly published with the ambassador, where he said, well, can you do this for us? Look into this. Maybe it's corruption. Maybe it's malfeasance. Maybe it's something else. I personally don't think he has to be worried about Joe, who openly brags about getting somebody fired in exchange for $1 billion. And the challenge that I have is the Democrats have led us down this dark, dark path of completely negative partisanship. They have opened wounds in American society. The Republicans weren't great when Obama was in charge, but there was far less division during that time. And granted, that might be partly due to Trump, but it is certainly due to the fringes of the left that are driving this negative partisanship. Negative partisanship is basically just trying to convince your base to go out there and vote because of fear of something. And that's what the Democrats are trying to do here. This is politics. I get that, but it makes me very sad as an American. If you like this video, subscribe, share it with a friend, or if you think I'm wrong, go ahead and leave a comment below. Just be cordial, be respectful. If you are, I'll probably answer. Peace out. Have a great day, everybody.